Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wilson or Mclean M.U.A, and if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my natural everyday makeup, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to be starting with my Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in the colour 150, and I'm taking this on a Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush brush. And so I'm just taking a few pumps onto the back of my hand. So now I'm going to take my concealer and I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind. So I'm just taking my Real Techniques sponge and just blending that one out. So I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and I'm taking the flat end of my Real Techniques sponge and I'm just going to use this just to set. So I'm really going to push this into the skin instead of leaving it on top. So we're not really baking, we're just using this powder just to set around our eyes. And then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the colour 220 and I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. I'm also just going to take this matte white eyeshadow from Sephora and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid just to highlight that area. So for my brows today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Clay Play palette and I'm just going to be using this shade just here. And I'm just taking that on a small angled brush, and because it's more of a natural look, I'm not filling in my whole brow. I'm mostly concentrating on the tail and any sparse areas that I have. I will have an in-depth brow tutorial coming soon on my YouTube channel, so keep an eye out for that video. And then I'm just going to take a spoolie and just comb through my brows just to make sure that all of that brow powder is nice and blended and make sure that all the hairs are going the way that I want them to. So this is my brow before and my brow after, so not too much of a difference, just a little bit of like a darkening and more shaping. So now that I have both brows on, I'm going to move on to the face, and for that, just so we have a nice easy kind of look, because it is for everyday wear, I'm going to take the Clay Play palette again and I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this one here. It's not too dense, but the hairs aren't too sparse. And I'm just going to be taking the colour Terracotta from this palette and I'm going to apply this really, really lightly, so making sure you tap off a lot of the excess off the brush. And so I'm just going to be using like circular motions just really, really lightly on the cheeks just to warm them up a little bit. So as you can see, it's just a really nice kind of flush of colour, sort of contours, but just warms up the look a little bit. So I'm taking my Tarte Blush Bazaar and I'm just going to take this shade down here, which is called Worthy, and I'm just going to use this just to really lightly highlight my cheekbones. So at this point, feel free to add a winged liner if you'd like to. I choose not to, just for my everyday. I just find it doesn't really suit my eye shape very well without any eyeshadow on. So I'm just going to go ahead in with my mascara, and for that I'm using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. So that, guys, is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this natural everyday makeup tutorial. If you guys want to see some more of my channel, please subscribe down below and hit that little bell notification so that you're notified every time that I post a new video. If you guys want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is at Mclean_M.U.A and my Snapchat is at Willy_Greg, and as usual they will be linked down below as well. And if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up down below as well while you're down there. It really means a lot to me and helps me out a lot. Bye guys.